Gatherall's Puffin and Whale Tour. We went with them in 2019. Except that was in July. Going out. There.
It can be a dangerous place. If the kids are running around going mad, they really could hurt themselves. If you're running around going mad like a child, you could hurt yourself.
From Babel's harbour we set sail. The wind was blowing a devil of a gale. All our ringtail set and our baffin wasn't peak. And the dolphin streaker was plowing up the deep with the big bow wow, dow row row. Roll the right all day, and her captain comes up from down below. He looks aloft and he looks alow. He looks alow and he looks aloft, saying let's coil those ropes, boys, fore and aft with the big bow wow, dow row row. Roll the right all day, and it's back to his cabin. He quickly crawls on. There's no getting off unless you do that somersault, of course. So I'm going to introduce your crew. First off, the man of the hour, the man at the helm here who did your safety with the nice sunglasses on. This is going to be your captain today, Al. Everyone say hello to Captain Al.
Hello!
Hello, Captain Al. And then into his left, we're going to have your first mate today, Michael. Everyone say hello to Michael.
Hello!
Hello, of course, the Witless Bay Ecological Reserve. So the Witless Bay Ecological Reserve is home to 4 islands. The one that we are going to go to today, Gull Island, holds the bulk of the population, with something like 1.5 to 2 million seabirds during your peak season, and something like 360,000 puffins.
Birdwatcher, you really wouldn't be able to pick him out aside from the other birds because a lot of them are very similar. However, razorbill duck is the closest living relative to the only flightless bird that ever lived in our hemisphere, being a great duck. It stood about 2.5 to 3 feet tall, and it was flightless. That's right, they shot him. Shot him all. That's it. That's history. There you go. There's a few razorbills just right here. Yeah, there's a couple there in the water, but just a couple on the point there on the rock for any bird watchers. Just right here in front of this cove. Now, speaking of, I do see lots of pretty cameras rotating. I recommend you grab a photo of this cove right here. It's pretty iconic. Big swabs right in from me now. Now, most of the birds that you see up above are, of course, going to be your puffins. About 90%, maybe 5% let you see fly over your head. Like James said, alright, if you're gonna
so
look
many.
up, keep that mouth shut. But, you know, this is kind of a bold way to say it. And Al, he's hopefully this point, many years ago.
Dolphin named Sam told us he swam. How wonderful ugly was he? Alas, he said with a grin, I'm the ugliest sin, the ugliest fish in the sea.
Who's laying down? Anyways, puffins. So if you look up here in these grassy banks, folks, does everybody see all these little humps, bumps, and divots? Everybody see what I'm talking about? So those are, in effect, puffin burrows. They are a burrowing bird, and of course they dig their own burrows. They have little cute nails on the end of their web feet, and little recurved hooks which hang from the top side of their bill, which is mostly used, of course, for hunting. However, it does play a role when they're doing renovations. Now these burrows themselves go between 3 to 6 feet deep into the island. Typically they're going to go in an S or zigzag shape. And then they open up in the back of 2 little compartments. One being the living quarters, the other one's actually a bathroom. Now you may think I'm fooling you or fibbing you, but no, they genuinely do have a bathroom. Reason being is because, like James was telling you, a fully grown puffin is only 6 to 8 inches tall. So I'm sure you can only imagine how tiny these birds are when they come out of that egg. Contrary to popular belief, they only have that color during the breeding season because it's the breeding colors. See, just like a snake would shed its skin or a spider would molt, these birds have the ability to shed a pigment layer of skin twice a year, every single year, after they reach sexual maturity. So what this is, it's a biological factor that comes into play. Their hormones change, and they start to shed and grow an extra pigmented layer of skin, which changes their typically dull gray black colored bill to that beautiful orange that we all know and love. So it's almost like an internal calendar of sorts. See, the puffins, like I said, they spend about 8 months of every year on the open ocean, and I don't mean just right here off of Gull Island. They can go anywhere from the coast of Maine to Scotland, Ireland, up towards Greenland and Iceland, down far south, it's the Mediterranean, and then every single year, not only will they come back to these islands, but they will come back to the exact same burrow and the exact same mate. You laugh? You're not done. Alright, we're gonna do a bit of math. Like I said, a puffin lives to be about 20 years on average. Alright, like I said, it takes 4 years to sexually mature. They mate once a year, and they mate for 10 seconds a year. So if you do a quick bit of math, alright, you take away 4 years, so that's 16 years of reproduction, 10 seconds a year, for once a year. But it comes out to a grand total of 160 seconds of puffin loving for their entire life, rather than in on our shore. This is because these islands are deemed as centrally located. Pretty much what this means is that they can create an incentive for the puffins. There's 2 major factors that play a role in this. The first one is that these islands are far enough away from our shores that they don't have to deal with any land-dwelling predators. There's no cats, rats, dogs, coyotes, foxes, lions, tigers, or bears or more. Right? The only thing people have to worry about here are other bigger birds. And you can see the crow or the raven. Large across right there. They do oftentimes, they will go after the puffins, but they will snag eggs if they can. Now all these birds that you're looking at right here, no they're not penguins, I'm sorry, wrong hemisphere. Alright, no they're not puffins. These are called the common bird. Having to go 80 miles to find food for
Here, hold
a
this.
chicken. They gotta go about
Do you
40
see them all going off?
Yeah.
Alright, so it just plays a very, very significant role in the survival of the young chicks. That's why our population is so healthy. In fact, we have one of the only steady and, of course, growing populations of puffin in North America, in the world, in fact. Now, we're coming up to a part of the island that we like to call the bus stop, folks. So we're going to coop you in just as close as we can.
Zoom out.
Just a couple
Film
meters
it.
off. And it just so happens that these low hanging
Murres.
slopes are just about eye level with us here on the boat. So we're going to slow down for a minute. I'm going to turn off the mic. And there's not too many puffins outside the burrows here. Usually, okay, there's a couple there. This is your best time for close-up photos. Okay, anybody with a camera or a good camera or a phone or what have you. This is your best spot for photos. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the mic. Like we've got 3 minutes to take some really, really good photos. And while you're doing it, I want you to listen very closely. You'll notice that puffins are very quiet. Now I'm not going to pull back. And wing feathers. And those birds actually have the ability to swallow an adult-sized puffin whole.
Wow.
We prefer to do, of course, is take it down to the water, drown it, pick out its organs. However, like I said, it's a bird world. So, everybody needs to eat. Unfortunately, not everything comes gift wrapped like us. Now, if you're looking up ahead of us, that new bird or so, in the rock face. Yes, hello. Well, those are the kittiwakes screaming at us, not the common birds, but these are the common birds I was talking about. The estimated population for this rock face is about 40,000. However, today, I'd say about 15,000 or so right now. And there's another probably 10,000 out on the water right next to us. But these are the common birds. Faced by a couple kittiwakes. Yeah, that's why all these birds are on the block.
Where is it? They're all leaving the rock over there.
There he is, just up very front of the aisle. Going on there, you can see
Oh, right there, coming
Yeah.
over.
One
Here it comes, here.
Just gonna look over, there we go. See the blinders. That's the bobby, that's what I'm talking about. They come out here. And of course, you notice that those kittiwakes, those little gray and blue seagulls, they were flying away, and that's because they're actually the security system for the island. They're extremely territorial, and of course, all the other birds like to hang out around them because it's just a little sense of security. But these common birds, they stand about an inch taller than a puffin. They're a little bit thicker, and they're kind of about the size of like a Nerf football. And they have a matte colored sheet over their feathers. And they live a very similar lifestyle to the puffins. Of course, there are a couple major differences. The first one being that they don't have any breeding colors. And these kittiwakes, in contrast to the herring guller and the greater blackback, I'll see if she can stop the bones off for you or something on the way out. We're just probably going to hang out here in the bay for a second, folks. There are thousands upon thousands of common Murres flying here. I'm going to turn off the mic once again. Just listen to them. It sounds like it's raining. They're just watching. They are phenomenal survivors, so there's probably no
About 20 years ago, there was a scientist who lives here in Bay Wolves, and he recognized but then eventually they had to make their way.
single largest job layoff in Canadian history, and still stands, I believe, to be the single largest job layoff in Canadian history. So it's quite the thing for us. But of course, folks, as you can see, that's a little bit of history for you as we're coming in here to Bay Bulls. As you can see, we're coming up towards the dock. We're coming in now to make our turn and put on our lines. That means our tour is sadly coming to an end. But how did you all enjoy your tour?
Yes!
That's what we like to hear. Wonderful. That's what we like to hear. It was a lovely day, a little cold, I have to say, on the way back with the wind in our face. But I mean, you had the sun, which is the rarest of all. You had blue sky, and it didn't rain on you. You're pretty lucky in Newfoundland if it didn't rain on you. Still hear some of it. Oh, no, it's still windy. Anyways, I'll sing it for you regardless. And it goes a little something like this. My father left old Ireland so many years ago. He left his home in Galway, where the green, green shamrocks grow. He met my darling mother on a boat to Newfoundland, and it didn't take him long before he won her heart and hand. They both came to this island as happy as could be, to settle down together and raise a family. They built a little cottage and started to green of the shamrock with the green of the pine. From an island to an island, the green to the green. They left their homes to settle in a place they'd never seen.
Mark.
They changed the
Mark.
hills of Newfoundland, they left behind, and the green of the shamrock for the green of the pine. As their family grew around them, their eyes shone bright with pride. They go to church each Sunday morn, strolling side by side. Each night around their turf fire, to heaven would ascend. The decades of rosary from all of Ireland. But as time passed by so quickly, and death we all must face, we laid our loving parents to their final resting place. But they taught me to be thankful for the heritage that's mine. The green of the shamrock with the green of the pine. From an island to an island, the green to the green. They left their homes to settle in a place they'd never seen. They exchanged the hills of Newfoundland for the ones they left behind, and the green of the shamrock for the green of the pine, and the green of the shamrock for the green of the pine.
Yay!
Thank you very much, folks. So as you can see, we're here at the dock, so that means our tour is sadly over. But here in Newfoundland, we don't like to say that anything's over, alright? That's too sad. Instead, we like to say the arse is out of her. So, the arse is now well out of her. I'll ask you, please do not go arse up on your way out the gangway. May you all be a half hour in heaven before the devil knows you're dead. May the wind at your back be your own. I got a couple there. And from everyone here at Gatherall's Puffin and Whale Watch, thank you very much for sailing with us today. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day.
Okay. Now it's snowing.